Can I win the Champions League with Arsenal? If we take a look at Arsenal's trophy cabinet, we are gonna find a golden Premier League trophy, but unfortunately not the Champions League. So today in FC25, we are taking charge of the Gunners with one single mission, and that is to bring the Champions League trophy to Emirates for the very first time. So Alex Ferguson is back, and this time managing Arsenal. But looking at the overall squad, the defense of course needs a bit of improvement. As you can see, we can't really be spending time looking after the youth, so we need some experienced pros here. So our left back position really needs an improvement, so that will be first in our to-do list. But the good thing is that we are starting off with 137 million in our bank account, so that's gonna be helpful. But before that, let's change the formation. I guess the 4-3-3 holding formation might work out. We have one of the best defensive mids in the world. I would have gone for a more attacking formation, but since we have Declan Rice, we need a CDM. And now just by changing the formation, our squad kind of looks better. This system might actually help us win the Champions League. Martin Odegaard and Merino in the center mid, and Declan Rice as the defensive mid. Let's go on the hunt for a left back. So I know just the man over here, Alejandro Balde from Barcelona. This lad is simply amazing. He is 20 years old and 81 rated, so let's see if we can strike a deal for him. His market value is at 58 million, but we have to chuck in a bit of cash if we want him. So let's make an offer of 68.5 million with a sell-on clause of 10%. Rather, let's make it 15%. And guess that worked. I didn't think it's gonna be that easy signing him. So Alejandro Balde, welcome to Arsenal. So that's gonna be our first major signing. So our left back position is sorted. Now let's take a look at which position can be improved. I guess a bit of squad depth in the center mid position is gonna be helpful. Merino can take the reins, but I need someone younger to support him up. And it's time we should make a statement signing, and that too from our rivals. Let's go ahead and sign Enzo Fernandez from Chelsea. He's currently valued at 53 million, so let's make an offer for him as well. Let's chuck in 63 million with a sell-on clause of 15%, and Chelsea declined our offer. Rather, their asking price is 74 million. Maybe we can save a few bucks, so let's see what we can do. 70 million. Let's see if they accept this bid actually. And guess it worked. We saved 4 million more, so 70 million for Enzo Fernandez is still kind of a steal, I guess. So boy, this is gonna hurt a lot of Chelsea fans, but we have it. Enzo Fernandez in Arsenal. So with Enzo in the team, we have a lot more stability in the midfield region. So let us start with the first season. And this is our first Premier League match against Wolves. And let's sim this one and let's see if we actually get our first win over here. And we start the campaign with a loss. 1-0 to Wolves. That's kind of disappointing. So we're gonna sim one more game, hoping that we can actually win. So next match is against Aston Villa. Now let's sim this one, hoping for the best. And we have our first win, 2-0 against Aston Villa. Before we sim to the end of the season, let's actually sim to the next Champions League game. So it's against Bergamo Calcio or Atlanta. I again forgot that EA doesn't have the license of Serie A clubs. And now let's sim this match at moment of truth. And that's a good start actually. We win 2-3 against Atlanta. So now let's sim the first season and see where do we stand. So we are at the end of the first season and not bad actually. We finished top 4. So we have still secured the Champions League spot, but this squad wasn't enough to actually win the Premier League. We didn't even win the Carabao Cup. Neither did we win the FA Cup. In short, we didn't win anything. And speaking of Champions League, we won the quarterfinals against RB Leipzig at 4-2. And then we got eliminated at the semi-finals against Bayern Munich. Kind of saw that coming. Just take a look at this. Bukayo Saka has absolutely been insane. He scored 43 goals. Kai Havertz have also scored 27 goals from the striker position. But as you can see, it still wasn't enough. And this is the overall growth of our player. Saka is now 89 rated and he deserves it totally. And to be honest, for the second season, I feel we need a goalkeeper upgrade. Frankly, Raya is good, but we need some world-class goalkeeper if we want to eye for the Champions League. And I know just the man for the job. So let's do a player swap. I'm trying to bring Gregor Kobel from Borussia Dortmund. Let's exchange David Raya for Kobel, and also let's chuck in a total of 50 million. And hopefully Nuri Sahin will accept our offer, but he denies it. He wants us to pay 63.5 million along with that. That's gonna be expensive. So let's make an offer of 58.5 million along with 15% sell-on clause. And we actually have a deal here. Nuri Sahin found that more realistic somehow, but I still feel that I'm overpaying as we added Raya in the player swap. But nevertheless, we have secured Gregor Kobel from Borussia Dortmund. And this signing might just turn out to be the game changer we have been looking for. With Kobel in the squad, everything looks a lot more balanced as you can see. He's one of the best players at the club along with Bukayo Saka. They both are 89 rated. And now let's see in the second season. And where did we finish this time? We were so close on winning the league, sitting on the league, and we're in the second spot. They won 30 out of 38 games, and that's kind of insane. So as you can see, we are in the right track so far. And again, we did not win the FA Cup. Liverpool actually have won that. And why do we keep losing the Carabao Cup all the time? I have no idea. And now what matters the most, we again reached the semi-finals of the Champions League, but we got knocked out 2-3 by PSG, and that's kind of sad. This is the second semi-final we have been knocked out from, but in the third season, we have to win this one. Bukayo Saka is again our top scorer with 31 goals, and this time Kai Havertz as well as Martinelli stepped up for the job. So these are some improvements over the past season. We lost at the semi-finals in the Champions League and also finished second in the Premier League table. But this time we have to change things out. And for the final season, we have a transfer budget of 197 million. That's some insane cash. So let's take a look at the squad and see what areas can we improve more. But before before that, please consider hitting the subscribe button. That will wish me good luck. I'm basically just getting started and I'll be uploading more such FC25 career mode experiments along with some F1 videos down the line. I'm basically a house music producer who loves gaming, so welcome to my world. Our midfield was great, but we need to explore some box-to-box options, to be honest. And I know the right man for this job. And we also have the cash required to pull off this offer. We are bringing in Fede Valverde from Real Madrid, and that too for 165 million. He might just be the missing piece we have been looking out for. Valverde will totally bind our midfield altogether, and we also got a transfer rating of A, so that's a good deal, I have to say. We were already doing great, but Valverde in the squad will totally uplift the entire team, I must say. Rather, this will be the only signing that we make this season. And also, as you can see, we have a good enough squad depth. We have Enzo Fernandez as well as Merino in the bench. We will just have to rely on Gabriel Jesus to assist Kai Havertz when it's required. So now let us sim the final season as well. So where did we finish in the table this time? City again won the league and we again finished P2. Some things are not really gonna change, as you can see. But this time, we were this close on winning the league. City with 84 points and we scored 83. We both won 25 games, but what went wrong, bro? And as usual, we neither won the FA Cup nor the Carabao Cup. This thing is really becoming depressing, to be honest. But our mission for this video was to win the Champions League. So now this is the moment of truth we have been waiting for. In the quarter-final, we won 4-3 against Napoli. But this time in the Champions League semi-final, we defeated PSG 2-4. And if you remember, PSG knocked us out last time. We got our sweet revenge. And we have finally made to the Champions League final, but it's against Real Madrid. So things are really gonna be tough. But we did sign Fede Valverde from Real Madrid. That might have weakened the midfield a bit. But come on, it's Real Madrid. They have an incredible squad depth. And guys, we really have a sad news. Our top scorer, Bukayo Saka, will be leaving the club after this season. He has decided to join Manchester United in the next transfer window. I'll never be over this betrayal, man. Among all the clubs out there, he decided to go for Man United. So it's now or never, guys. And this is our squad for the Champions League final. Saka is now 92 rated and we have a total of 6 players who have the overall 90 rating. So we have to get things done this time. So there we have it, the most important kickoff of this video. So Madrid with the ball now and the ball is with Kylian Mbappe. And that's some weird defending, but it's saved by Gregor Kobel. Mbappe misses and that's kind of a blessing, to be honest. So we have a chance in the early stages of the game. Saka with the ball and the ball is with Havertz now. And back to Saka and he scores. And this is the guy who's leaving us for Man United next season. And he delivers on the most important game of this video. Saka scores in the Champions League final and opens the scoreline. And he's celebrating with no other than Fede Valverde. That's gonna hurt for Real Madrid. So there goes the full-time whistle. There was not much drama in this match, but everything went in our favor. Saka with the opening goal and Kai Havertz stepping up to the big occasion and showing us that we didn't really need a new striker after all. And there we have it, the moment we all have been waiting for. Saka is joining Man United next season, so will he be happy after winning the Champions League here? So that was one hell of a journey for this video. So if you enjoyed this video, maybe you'd like to see me try to win the treble with Man United as well. Click here on this video and together let's win the treble with Man United.